From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Boog, one of the keys for him is being able to change speeds. You know, the ball doesn't come from a high angle, so it can be a little flat crossing the zone. He needs to create some deception with his pitches. Maybe pause a bit, slow down, speed up. And force this lineup to guess the timing instead of settling into a consistent rhythm.
Wenzel Perez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Riley Green. Right through there for a strike. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Perez leads off second with nobody out. Bunts it in the air. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Spencer Torkelson.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And they tag him out. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 30, Kerry.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. That's down and in.
I got 3-0.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
The 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Colt Keith in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Got him swinging. Back here in Houston. And on the hill today, Casey Mize. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Second, the third baseman.
And now Isaac Paredes. And that drops in for a strike. Mize. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Valdez back to work. Torres getting the start at second, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Here comes the 0-1. And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No score here in the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next to hit for Detroit, Jake Rogers. First pitch misses.
Ball 2.
Strike 1. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Christian Walker.
Walker.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Jackson Jobe. What do you look for here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Inside corner for a strike. And that's how this game gets started.
7 o'clock.
That's in there. And that is strike two. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Next offering is in for a strike. In the 2023 season, Cody, runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Bunting, and he pops it up. Nabs it to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play. It's Aaron Judge now. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, two strikes.
And that misses. It's a ball and two strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a one. Back here in Detroit. And today's starter, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenceel Perez. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, the left
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting third, the designated
Two
hitter.
outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH,
Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Now one
Bad
miss.
ball two.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Tough call right there to even the count. Such a big difference between 3-1 and 2-2 in terms of how the odds shift for the at-bat.
Outside low. Full count now. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball four. So a man at first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
0-1, no strike.
Now at the plate, Anthony Volpe in the dirt. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Joe picks over. Wells dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Just missed.
Inside.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And another ball. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
There's a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. First offering, and it just misses. Little chopper rolls foul. And that one hammered. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Colt Keith. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Puts a bunt down. Beats the throw, and the run scores. No outs, runner at first. And next up for the Tigers, Gleyber Torres. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Hot shot to third. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And up next for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Nope, outside.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher is afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The third baseman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Next pitch misses. Ball two.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a ball popped up. Sweeney has this one sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate.
The third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That one the other way. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Squirts away a little bit. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. Consider not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper. So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. Perez makes the grab, and that's the third out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Rodon back to work. There's the strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
The left fielder.
And now
31.
here is Riley Green. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one pushed foul. Goldie makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, leading off, Cody Bellinger.
Number 35.
Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. And that is cut on and missed. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Belly goes down on strikes. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And Judge takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards left center. Green going after it. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And a foul ball. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That one 95 to finish it off.
First baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Colt Keith.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
So man aboard.
Go
Here's
Red.
Gleyber Torres. Just off the inside edge. Keith, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's out to center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. And there's a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and the Yanks go quietly. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. That's a slider for a strike. Next
Ball,
one
that's too
misses,
high.
and the count is 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside low. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clips the corner. 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit.
The left
Solid
fielder,
swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Green in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Perez
strikes.
off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Dominguez makes the play, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
Top
the third
6.
baseman,
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Joe back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Pitch in
I
the
got a ball,
dirt.
1
And
strike.
that's ball 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Green snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Rice,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. The Tigers up by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering way off the plate. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. We go bottom 6. Now here is Spencer Torkelson. Torkelson
Ball.
in his third season, 25 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That's in there. That's strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Chisholm tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Right fielder, Kerry.
Digging in, Kerry Carpenter.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Now around second, going for third. Caught in a rundown now. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
He was all over that one. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Rogers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. The relay throw. He's in there. So up next, Colton Keith.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, Bellinger up to hit.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
The Yankees
Bellinger.
looking to rally. And a swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one misses. And a count 2-1. Goes down looking. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Judge rips that one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Pitching change here, Tyler Holton.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And the batter now, Austin Wells. With the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back at Comerica Park, here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Tim Hill.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Inside. And it's 1-2. Good take by Torres.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next up for the Tigers, Trey Sweeney. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen throwing.
Third baseman.
Now, Zach McKinstry. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. So now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. On the corner for a strike.
Well, and this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Right through there. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
The left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just
inside,
missed.
Ball 1.
The Tigers leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. On to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Strike 1.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez.
The center fielder,
swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Green at the plate and takes high there. Outside low, 2-0. Perez aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
The designated hitter,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Carpenter now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
The count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-hand.
That's strike 3 and the third. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. In now is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice.
0-1.
That's too low. 1-0.
0-1, no strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. He's 2 outs away at the plate. Jazz Chisholm Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right.
Bo Brisky on to try and close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Brisky is just 1 strike away. Fights it off. He'll see another. The tying run at the plate. Got it. And that'll do it.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.